Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Want to see how I make these tasty dumplings? Boneless fried chicken thighs. What a perfect combination for a movie night, the weekend. Perfect. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today in my bowl I've got 3 cups of flour. There I've got half tablespoon of baking powder, 1 pint of water, a teaspoon of salt, some sugar and some butter. I'm going to be mixing my sugar in my water there and set it aside to make my dough in a minute. Give that a nice little mix, make sure that all that sugar is dissolved, and then just put it to the side because you'll be needing it that very soon. In goes my baking powder, following by my salt and my butter. Perfect if your butter is at room temperature, easy to break down, and I'm going to be breaking that down between my fingers right now, and it does take a while for you to break it down, guys, so yep, just keep putting it between your fingers there and just, yep, that's it. That's the motion you want to go for. Perfect. 2 fingers are better. 2 hands are better. Sorry. 1 hand is perfect. Super. There you go. Give it a nice little mixing, making sure all that butter, baking powder, salt, everything is completely mixed in nicely. Okay, now I've made a little hole in the middle of my flour there, and I'm going to be pouring my sugar water and give it a nice little mix, making sure that all the flour and the water, the sugar water, combine together. Wonderful. Yep, a little at a time. Add some more and do the same as you did before. Yeah, folding it in and around, making sure that all the flour on the side of your bowl is completely mixed in to form a doughy consistency. You don't want it too dry, guys, but it's important that you use your liquid slowly, not in one go, because you'll just mess your dough up and then have to start all over again. Perfect. Take the flour off your fingers, and with clean hands, you're going to go in again. Perfect. There you go. Your dough has come together now. So now I'm going to leave that for about half an hour to rest with a damp cloth covering that. Perfect. In the meantime, in my bowl here, I've got 8 pieces of chicken that I've cut from I got them at the supermarket. They had bones, and I deboned them and cut them in the sizes that I desire. I'm going in with some all-purpose. By the way, they've been washed and nicely dried. If you know this channel, you know we always wash our meat. All-purpose going in. Some garlic powder. And that is closely followed by some parsley. Love using dry parsley. Absolutely. Beautiful. Some chili flakes, and that is followed by some hot paprika. And again, paprika give your meat, your chicken, an amazing color. Give that a nice rubbing, guys, making sure that all those lovely seasoning is completely covering your chicken, so you get that lovely tasted chicken, not a bland chicken with salt and black pepper. No, you gotta have your meat nicely seasoned so you have that beautiful all-around taste. Wonderful. Fantastic. I'm gonna leave that to the side to rest whilst I make my flour mixture and egg. So I've got 2 eggs here, and I've put a tablespoon of milk, and I'm just gonna whisk that nicely. Give it a nice little whisk, making sure that all the egg is completely whisked in together with the milk. And then I'm going to set that aside and move on to my flour mixture. Wonderful. So that's nicely mixed. Super. Yep, mix that egg. Fantastic. Okay, so I'll put that to the side. And in my bowl here, I've got 1 cup of flour. And I'm going to be going in again with my paprika. Love paprika. The color it gives is just amazing. Some chicken seasoning. Followed by garlic powder. Of course, I'm going to be using my parsley, dried parsley there. You don't have to use dry parsley if you haven't got it. You don't have to go out and buy it, but I'd love to use it. Some all-purpose seasoning. And again, it's just mixing that all in. And it gives that consistency of taste. Lovely taste. The chicken is seasoned. Your flour is seasoned. How can your chicken not be tasty? Come on. How can it not be tasty when you've got a complete all-round seasoned chicken? Okay, so that flour mixture has gone to the side, and I'm going back now to my dough that has been resting for over half an hour. Here you see now I've floured my surface, and I'm using my rolling pin just to roll this out nicely, just to get it to about 1 centimeter in thickness. And then I'll be using the top of my glass bowl just to get the size dumplings that I desire. So roll that in out nicely. Wonderful. Make sure you flour your rolling pin as well as your surface. It's important. If not, then it will just start to stick onto your dough, and you do not want that. Wonderful. So that's nicely rolled out now, guys. Look at that. Yes, perfect. That's exactly how I want it to be. I'm using this size bowl, and it is giving me those size dumplings. You can use a bigger bowl. You can use a cookie cutter, whatever it is that you have. My cookie cutters are too small, so I've opted to use the top of my glass dish here. You can use a bigger bowl, as I said, if you want bigger dumplings, but these are just the perfect sizes that I want. Look at those. Yes, perfect. Absolutely. So in my pan here, I've got 1 pint of oil, and I'm frying these dumplings 1 minute per side. Super. Ooh, look, they're floating up already. My goodness, look at that. So I'm going in with my spoon just to cover this. Yeah, just to put my oil on top of my dumplings, because it helps it to rise and give it that lovely puff. Look at that. These are so light and fluffy, guys. Oh, absolutely amazing. These dumplings are just glorious. So there you go. Look at the color on those dumplings. That's exactly the color you're looking for. So 1 minute to 1.5 minutes per side. And then you flip that over and look at that. Oh, yes. Absolutely. And they're just so nice and puffy and just so light and fluffy. Absolutely amazing, guys. Look at that. Yes, that's what you want your dumplings to look like. So there goes my dumplings. Those are nicely done. So I'm going to put that to the side and get on to my chicken. Yes, so you remember the egg mixture and the flour mixture I made? So I'm going in with my chicken into the egg first, coat that nicely, and then into my flour. Wonderful. Making sure that flour is completely covering your chicken, both sides. Dust it off and put it on a dry surface just to wait, so you can put all your chicken in at one go so they all fry at the same time. You're going to do this for all your chicken pieces until it's completely finished. Wonderful. Making sure that's completely covered, guys, in your flour, seasoned flour. Wonderful. So leave them all to rest on the nice dry surface, and there they all are, my 8 pieces of chicken thighs. Now I'm going in with my oil again, about 5 minutes per side for your chicken to fry, because remember, these haven't got any bones in, so they fry much quicker, and they're not thick either. They're just nice filleted that I've filleted, by the way. Yes, from bone chicken thigh to boneless chicken thighs. Wonderful. And there they are, nicely frying. Look at that. I just love me some fried chicken. Yeah, I do. Especially when you don't have to buy it from the shop. You know, you can do it at home. Absolutely amazing. Now look at that chicken. If that's not perfect, then I don't know what is. Absolutely. Look at that. The smell. Ooh. Super. Yes. Wonderful. Yes, both sides nicely done. So it's time now for me to remove those, and those are nicely removed. And again, you can see from the oil, guys, they've been out, and look at the color on those. So I'll be serving my chicken, boneless fried chicken thighs with these amazing look at the, oh guys, look at those dumplings. Yes, and I've made a nice little dip here to go with my fried dumpling and my boneless fried chicken thighs. Oh, look at that, guys. Oh, how soft. Look at that. Yes. And why don't you stuff a bit of that chicken in there? Yeah? Yeah, I'll be stuffing a bit of that chicken in there, guys. Sprinkle with a bit of that sauce. Mmm. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can make whatever sauce you want. You can just have tomato ketchup, sweet chili, whatever it is. But for my sauce, I made mixed tomato ketchup, sweet chili sauce, and some mayonnaise. And that's how I made my fried dumplings with boneless fried chicken thighs and that amazing tasty dip. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment, subscribe, click that notification button. Look at that soft dumpling. You don't want to miss out on all these amazing, tasty meal that will be coming your way. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Bye.